Hey there, it's Dr. Crypto here with another XTP and a crypto market update. So, I hope everybody is having a fantastic weekend. Where I am at the moment, it's just rain and wind, and that's it. No sun or anything. It's really is dismal. But I hope wherever you are, you're having a great time in that. So, yeah, if you want to sign up to Tap Global, down below, as in the description, there is a link down there where you can click on it. You could download the app onto your phone, or you could just download down there and go to basically their website. Download the app. Doesn't cost you no money at all. It's worth just downloading it and having a look to see what you think. Because obviously there's different tiers if you get the Tap Global card, and obviously the better tier you have, which is the titanium, obviously that brings down your if you buy and sell tokens or cryptocurrencies on there, so it's actually quite good. The titanium, that's the one I've got, the one with the black card. Yeah. It's really useful, and it's especially useful. It gives you the best exchange rate as well when you're abroad. So you've got a bit of an extra bonus on that one as well, But not forgetting, like with Tap Global, it's fully regulated on the Aquis exchange, so they can't have no funny business or anything like that. Maybe like some of these other crypto exchanges. I don't know, but yeah, with Tap Global, they're fully regulated, so they can't have any funny business. This is, this company has a long way to go. There's a lot going for it at the moment. They're quite young, with only 150k plus users. They are in 45 plus different countries though, and hopefully one day soon they will get to America, the US. But don't forget, they have 40 plus cryptos on there, which is also growing as well. So it's worth just checking it out in that. So, but before I start fully, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. If you don't like what I'm doing, give us a thumbs down. It always helps with the algorithm, and it also helps to get the channel. Because you're always going to get people put thumbs down. But it is what it is at the end of the day, and I appreciate all of you, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's get into it. So it's been a really exciting time over the past week in the crypto space, because we've had what have we had? We've had the US judge rules Ripple XRP is not security. The US inflation falls to 3%, lower than expectations. And also, not forgetting, we also had Europe to launch a first spot Bitcoin ETF this month. So that's sort of fallen on the radar a little bit, I think. It's very important that, because obviously when that goes ahead, it's also going to give, hopefully, the SEC in the US with the ETF there a bit of a kick up the backside and get them to approve it. So we're also, the former SEC chairman says spot Bitcoin ETFs should be approved. So again, let's hope this gives Gary Gensler that little bit of a shove to get these approved. And don't forget, because what's happened, with XRP is that basically a lot of these other exchanges, Coinbase, Crypto.com, have all relisted XRP again. I was actually going to say XTP, which I wish they would. I wish Crypto.com and Coinbase and all these other exchanges would list XTP. That would be a big catalyst for the exchange to bring a lot of liquidity in. But anyway, so that's where we've been with it at the moment. But again, like I said, we had on Thursday, we had that news about the XRP not security, and obviously we had XRP had that massive run up to around about 90%. So I hope some of you managed to catch some of those gains on that. I did actually catch a bit of a gain on that on a long position. And that, so that was quite nice actually. It brings back the good old bull market days when we're getting some of these big parabolic moves up. These 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, up to 90, 100% moves, percent moves, but it felt really good in that, and it was shortly lived. On Friday we sort of pulled back, but obviously Bitcoin pulled back into this same old range again. It's really boring 30,000. We did sort of come down to around about just under 30,000 when we came back, and I think that might have been on that bit of Binance news regarding the job losses and that. So yeah, we come back and we basically again we've come back, we're sort of in this range again. You know, even if we drop down, I think, to this, basically the VRVP, this is this signal here, and these are the nodes here. So if we came down to about 28,000 again, it's still bullish. I'm expecting we could come back down to there, retest that, and come back up. But hopefully we keep into this range. We keep hitting the heads against this resistance. At some point, I'm pretty sure this resistance will break, because the stock RSI deviance here, we're sort of become over to the oversold mark, really, about to cross back over. We've got money flow coming back in on the oscillating matrix as well. So, you know, on the daily this is. So, yeah, everything's looking really, really bullish still, like, you know. So, obviously, with the XRP case coming in, that's hopefully that's going to give retail a little bit more confidence to come back into the market, and also it's going to be a good indicator for hopefully institutions to come back into the marketplace as well. So when all this starts to come back in, I'm expecting we're going to get some really nice gains coming in. And this brings me back on to like XTP, you know, because at the end of the day with XTP, same kind of scenario. We've just basically just been ranging. We've just got this bit of a flag here, and if this does break out, because all we need is for XTP is Tap Global to give us a bit of news regarding we've been listed on some more exchanges, or we've got high growth of users coming in. You know, what do you think? Put in the comments below. What do you actually think will be the catalyst to get us back up to that local high again? Would it be more listings on exchanges? Would it be more users coming on board? Let us know down below in the comments. But also, you know, if we can sort of like, we're sort of like with, you know, in terms of it, like with Bitcoin at the moment, we're sort of on that oversold again on the stock RSI. So obviously, we could stay down here for a little bit longer, like, you know, and then, but obviously we can look on the oscillating matrix on Lux Algo. We're sort of like really bottomed out, and you can see here when we've been on this downtrend on XTP, you can see here all that money flow gradually come out, but look, it starts to slow down, and I really do think we've bottomed out at this point here, which is about, yeah, around about here we've bottomed out, because you can see the money flow slowing up, and now it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner, and you can see here we sort of, hopefully, it's going to turn green. It's like I said, it's all oversold on that. But you can see on here, this is on the Bittrex Global. I've showed you a before video. If you're new to the channel, then this is showing the Bitcoin pair to XTP. And again, it's just the same situation. It's like there's just a lot more here for the buy holders than there is actually sell holders, and hopefully we can get back up to that 90 to 95 satoshis on there. But if you can look at this is us down here, and I've said it on other videos. Look at that. That's the local top. This is the all-time high, and it's around about, from where we are now, around about 10,500%. So, you know, if you're buying down here, it doesn't matter if you bought up here. As long as XTP gets on more listings, more news comes out of Tap Global, which I'm pretty sure news is going to come out shortly, that we're going to get these pushes up. And obviously, if Bitcoin goes on a parabola move and breaks that resistance, where we keep banging our heads against, then obviously it's going to go up. Dominances, don't forget. If you look at the dominance on Bitcoin, if I just go click on here quickly, it's getting below 50. It did actually go to about 49. I think it was maybe yesterday or this morning. So it's worth just keeping an eye on that Bitcoin dominance, because what you tend to find is the liquidity that goes in Bitcoin ends up flowing into the altcoins, and we can tell like the altcoins have just been getting stronger. Because if I just go to, I'll get this up if you just bear with me a sec. If we can get it here, the bubbles, the crypto, this is the banter bubbles here. But if we look on the week, look at that. That's your altcoins. So also the altcoins are getting stronger now. Liquidities are coming into them. You know, obviously that's going to bring Bitcoin dominance down. So it's looking, like I said, everything is looking pretty good. But like I said, when you look here, we're at 10,500%. So if you're buying down here, which I am, I am buying down here, you know, because everything at the end of the day, every project in cryptos has a risk. And that's why I always say you never put more money than you're willing to lose, and you always have your risk management, because you just don't know. But at the same time, we could be down here and accumulating down here, and then we shoot up 10,500% over this bull market that's coming. You know, so just bear that one in mind. So when you see these drops coming down on the short term, just zoom out and look at the longer term. And that's why I'm holding, like a lot of others are holding, for the next 2-3 years, you know, through this next bull market. And obviously as we go, if we're up here, you're going to take profits. As we're going up, you're going to take profits. That's the whole point of the game, you know. But a lot of it I am going to hold, because I'm hopefully one day we will get above the 10,500% gains. Like we go all the way back up here. But just bear that one in mind. So, you know, it's just worth, for me, it's worth DCAing in. So if you like this kind of content, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. If you don't like what I've just done, give us a thumbs down. But overall, have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.